So after so many hurdles, we finally got this delivery. It took less than an hour to get here, courtesy of U&U Electronics. It's one of the most affordable 4K smart TVs from Hisense, offering you some of the flagship features in an affordable package. It's the Hisense A6N. And for this review, we'll be using the 50-inch model, which is the 50 A6N. So let's start with the model number. The 50 simply tells you the screen size is 50 inches, which can also be 43, 50, 55, 70, and 85 for the 85-inch A6N series. The A, which we believe stands for affordable, represents a series of budget-friendly Hisense 4K smart TV designed to give you every basic feature a smart TV should have, with exception of quantum dots. That also includes the A4, A6, A7, and the A9 OLED series. The N represents the year of release, which can be H for 2022, K for 2023, and N for 2024. So this particular model is the 2024 version of the Hisense A6 TV in 50 inches. Now that we understand the basics, let's look at the design and build quality. The Hisense A6N is made entirely of plastic. From the bottom frame at the front to the entire rear covering, all plastic. It's still a durable build, but the problem with plastic build in a TV, aside from rigidity, is heat dissipation. If you watch TV on high brightness or stream a lot of 4K content, some of the heat produced inside the housing of the TV can be trapped inside, as the TV has to rely on these tiny vent openings to send heat outside. Unlike the TVs with a metal build, where the housing itself can help conduct a chunk of that heat outside the TV faster. Sadly, plastic is a lousy conductor of heat, and making it thinner would reduce the build quality of the housing. But nevertheless, the plastic build on this TV is very rigid. Looking at the bezel, it's relatively thin, as you would expect of a typical modern TV, about 1 cm. In terms of display, this is an LED TV. There is no quantum dot, there's no local dimming, so there's a limitation to how colorful this TV can get. But the contrast on this TV is not bad at all. So we used this 4K video from Samsung to try out the display, and this TV did well. So well that we had to check out the pixel structure. Zooming into the pixels, we found something entirely different from the previous A6H of 2022, which had a terrible contrast. Unlike the IPS structure we found on the A6H, the A6N has a unique kind of structure. It felt like a VA panel structure, but the pixels appeared like they were rounded rather than vertical. Focusing on this unique color that is a combination of green and red sub-pixels, the whole structure appeared like an interwoven mat, and the pixel density appeared to be more than what it was with the A6H IPS structure. We've only seen something like this in Samsung QLED TVs. Having seen this sub-pixel structure, we became concerned about the viewing angle of this TV and decided to check it out. Although there was a slight change in consistency as you move towards each side, but it wasn't that noticeable. It was very negligible. This TV has a pretty decent wide angle. That means this TV can be used in wide rooms without much of a color wash or oversaturation like you'd see in a typical TV with a VA panel. The A6N comes with the Feeder OS platform. Although some variants might come with Google TV or Roku TV, you can always change this with an external TV stick. The remote control feels kinda premium, especially the silver-like scroll buttons. The texture feels really good and almost doesn't feel like plastic. Although if you open the rear covering, you'd notice it's powered by your regular AAA remote batteries. We don't recommend this TV for gaming, at least not with the modern consoles like PS5 or Xbox Series X. Because even though this TV has ALLM and VRR, it's limited to a 60Hz refresh rate. Personally, I wish it was 120Hz, but it's not. In terms of connectivity, it has basic wireless features you'd expect of a smart TV like Bluetooth and Wi-Fi. Going behind, you'd find two USB ports, HDMI 2.0 and 2.1, eARC, digital audio out, headphone jack, and an antenna outlet. You'd also find optical AV out facing the rear. For availability and pricing, we'll put a link on the description of this video, or visit hardwaremall.io to find vendors in your country you can contact. But if you stay in Nigeria, you can order this TV from youandyou.com.ng or visit hardwaremall.io and select You and You Electronics. It's your free device consultant, Justin. Bye bye.